What's up, you guys? PSA K103, 600 rounds through it, which is not shit. Not a round more than 600, not a round less than 600. And wasn't really too excited to do a video on this because it's only 600 rounds through the gun. That's not really nothing, honestly, for an AK. In my opinion, you don't even really know what it's going to actually do until about 15 to 2,000 rounds. All right. So right here, we got the trunnion. The same part that it got the chip as last time. So it looks like it's wearing farther right here, more in the middle. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks like it's wearing pretty good, honestly. They had a mild chamfer in there, so hopefully that helps with the wear process on this time. So that's that. Here's the bolt. So it looks like it's going to do the same thing as last time. Obviously, this part of the lug rides inside the channel right there, and that's going to cause you that violent forward motion is going to cause to get this fold, which is not a big deal to me, at least, as long as it works. That wasn't the problem last time. I got the chip and the trunnion last time. That was the problem. Another problem is right here. I got a nice little ledge right here in the firing pin. So make note, if you have ALG and you got the stock PSA firing pin, you're going to need some kind of con block firing pin. These firing pins are not built to withstand the hardness of this trigger hammer. So what'll happen eventually is this thing will keep beating itself up, and then I'll get failure to fire, or worse, it could get stuck forward, and yeah, the gun can go off when you don't want it to, pretty much, if you chamber around, which is not good. Otherwise, everything looks good. 600 rounds, went flawlessly through this thing. You know, PSAs usually do. Is what I want is a rifle. What I'm trying to gain out of this is I want to have a rifle that will last like a Wasser or a Bulgarian. You know, if I took a Wasser and I shot it 12,000 times, that wouldn't be shit. You know, everybody would look past it. But everybody's so curious about the PSA as well as I am, you know, because we want them to work, you know. Is this weapon really worthy? You know, that's what we ask ourselves. You know, the Bulgarians, you know, all of them are all worthy. You know, they've been over there in the war and shit like that. Romanian guns and et cetera, you know, which are Wassers essentially. But we just want to make sure our American-made guns, in which some American-made guns do not last this long. It won't last this long. That's all I want from this. And I'm going to continue shooting this thing until they can get it right. And they make an AK to where it'll last me fucking forever. I'm going to keep using their lifetime warranty because I love their finish on their gun. I love their fit and finish. They finally got a stock on my gun to where it does not wiggle at all, which is awesome. I will make note, though, that it was not PSA related. This thing, this adapter, there's actually some Allen keys inside the TDI that you could take out to run a Tang or whatever. But this one's got the side folder on it. So that came loose on me. And I don't know if you guys noticed when I was running the 6 mags through it. I actually was having a hard time keeping up against my shoulder because this thing came so loose. So I'm going to have to Loctite these Allen keys in here inside this adapter. Another thing, I fired 600 rounds through it and no wiggle whatsoever. No wobble, no wiggle, no nothing. This rifle's solid, man. There's nothing to it. Besides, I have an Allen wrench in here to take off the ghost ring back there, just because in case I want to run a GoPro on the side. Otherwise, this fucking gun's solid, dude. I think they did the right thing this time, but we'll find out if the parts are made right. I'm gonna go ahead and run the Midwest. I found that running the magazines, the rifle kind of gets away from me. I can't really get up on my shots, so I'm gonna try to run a FOREGRIP and see if that helps out the next 300. Because you just can't grab the rifle. If you go to grab the rifle like that, you'll burn your hands after about the third, actually about after the second mag. So that's that, guys. I'm out. Be safe. God bless.